This data proves the looming recession. Did you know that the average bear market, and bear market means a 20% reduction in the stock market, lasts 9.5 months, and it happens every 3.5 years apart, essentially. So in other words, about every 4 years, we can anticipate a 20% reduction. However, here in America, we haven't really seen a 20% reduction since 2008. Yes, we had COVID, but we turned on the printing machine really quickly and got our way out of that. Now, let me explain why this is so dangerous and why when the recession happens, it's gonna be a doozy. Imagine if I took my 5-year-old Arrow and I gave him 5 pounds of cotton candy and he was so juiced up on sugar, and all of a sudden he can read minds, he's levitating, he can climb up the wall backwards. I mean, he's literally hyped up on sugar like he's never been before. Well, right when he's about to crash and fall asleep for 3 hours, rather than letting his body process that garbage, the sugar, I feed him 5 pounds more because I don't want to deal with the crankiness and the sleepiness and the attitude and the crash. I just give him 5 pounds more to defer the crash. Well, this is exactly what we have done in our economy. Now, if I did this to my son and I kept deferring the crash by feeding him more cotton candy, I'd be arrested for child abuse. And yet, this administration and the Fed, we keep feeding our economy sugar, cheap money, low interest rates. We've been doing this since 2008. We've added $20 trillion in debt to our balance sheet, and we just keep kicking the can thinking, I think I can eat my way out of this crash. It's as ridiculous as thinking that my son can just defer the crash and not process the sugar by eating more sugar. Doesn't work. What goes up will come down. Now, we as a country, unfortunately, have just been printing, keeping interest rates low, and there's nothing more expensive as cheap money, which is what we've done. And so when this recession hits, it is going to be a doozy because our economy, our body need to process all of the crap that we've given it. I'm afraid though that this administration and the Fed is just going to continually try to feed this economy sugar until literally the body breaks down. So what does this mean for you? How do you protect yourself from this looming inevitable recession / crash? Well, I've got a gift for you. In the description, there is a link that you can click on, and I'm going to give you a copy of my best-selling book, The Joseph Strategy. I believe that Joseph in the Bible was the greatest financial advisor to ever live. There's that old adage, if it's new, it's not true, and if it's true, it's not new. This is 3,500-year-old wisdom that has stood the test of time. This is going to give you a 5-step game plan to achieve the retirement of your dreams in any economic climate. In other words, this is going to show you how you can famine-proof your retirement so that when the crash happens, you're not affected. You're also going to get a movie in there. You'll also get some articles on taxes and how to set yourself up for success. But I want to encourage you, check out that toolkit, request it. There's no obligation, there's no cost to you, and we'll get that out to you so you can prepare that when this sugar rush ends, you're not going to crash and burn like many people unfortunately will.